What is going on, my friends? I hope today finds you well. I hope that you are healthy and safe and staying home when you can and wearing a mask when you go outside because, hey, you're my fellow fans of Clash of Clans. And we are off to episode 109 of No Cash Clash. And, oh my gosh. All right, so yes, we talked about why didn't I do this sooner? The miners. Holy cow. These guys are so strong. Now, of course, we are using a boost. So we've got the power potion. We're also boosting the Archer Queen. We don't have the King because he's down. And they're crazy OP. They're so strong. It really makes me eager to have everybody maxed out. Have the max levels of the heroes, have the max levels of the spells, and of course of the miners. And that is going to be top priority going forward to get those things done. I had no idea how much fun or how powerful the miners would be with just a simple queen walk and a little bit of funneling. And really, that's been the key to this miner attack so far. We've got the siege barracks, so we have an other side funneling, right? You've got the Archer Queen on one side, in goes the siege barracks on the other side, and that's it. It's one simple step, and then the rest of it just falls into place. And yeah, that reminds me, you know what else is one simple step and everything else falls into place? You guessed it! That's right, using code Galadon. Because all you have to do is go to settings, more settings, scroll to the bottom and type in Galadon. And then for 7 days, that is it. Supercell sends me 5% of what you spend on packages, gems, and gold passes. And then I give back about half of it to you guys in charity. Thank you guys so much for using code Galadon. It is so easy to do, and remember, it is the right thing to do. All right, so let's move forward and talk about these hog riders. That's right, it's sort of almost kind of a hybrid attack. Watch the hogs try to get in on that heal right there. That is so epic when they do. That feels so good. Okay. Fine, double giant bombs, but then we've got one more heal spell for them. Those hogs just barely hanging on, and then they soak up the heal. OP, spell timing and placement by Galadon. Okay, fine, it wasn't ideal. It could have been a little bit further down and to the left, but you get the picture. It's OP, it's strong. Hog riders and these miners, it is a Town Hall 10 version of a hybrid attack, and it's crushing bases across the nation. And around the world, I hope. You guys over there in India, Nepal, UK, Ireland, shout out to Belgium and anywhere else somebody is playing Clash from. Let me know in the comments and I will try to shout you guys out in a future episode or live stream because, yes, I'm just having a good time. Can you tell I'm a little bit hyped? Can you tell? This attack, look at that. I mean, did any miners even die? They're all still alive. We crush it. We pick up 1.1 million in loot, over 7,000 in Dark Elixir, and we're rolling north in trophies as well. Up in Master League, they cannot stop me with this attack. All right, so here is a bit of a recording glitch. Unfortunately, we lost the recording of me upgrading the Archer Queen after the Barbarian King had finished. So that disappeared, and just to give you a brief review of what happened, we put the Archer Queen down for 6 days for an upgrade, and then right before that, we had spent a bunch on walls to get these walls down so that we didn't have a bunch of leftover elixir, and there is the Archer Queen. So now we've got a 33 Barb King and an Archer Queen who is on her way to 35. All right, so on her way to 35. Got to do without her for 6 days, which actually is really painful considering how much fun we were having with the whole Queen Charge miner thing. So now we have to think about altering this attack and seeing how effective it's going to work using a Barbarian King instead. And I've had a lot of players, a lot of viewers, a lot of the fam say, hey, just spam a bunch of miners, spam a bunch of heal spells, and you'll be fine. So we will definitely be doing that shortly. But I wanted to also update you on the builder base. You can see the air bombs are working, and I hate to do any battles there while those are down. So we'll wait a little bit longer to get those battles going. And then back at home, this is the army. Yes, I realize I'm still bringing rage spells. That is probably a mistake. So we'll put in all heals for all future attacks, especially with, wait a minute. Okay, we don't need the healers either, right? We're not going to do a king walk. So this may be wrong, but I threw in a few extra baby dragons to try to do some funneling. Because although the miners are strong, I don't count on them to just like spam overwhelm a base, especially because notice the boost has run out. So we are just running level 2 miners now. No boosts on the heroes, the spells, or the troops. And yes, okay, fine. So we did have an army trained when we put the Archer Queen down. So we're going to do a king walk. All right. Now, we all know that king walks don't really work because of the lack of a ranged attack from the Barbarian King. the healers are going to be within range of most defenses early, right away. Archer towers, expos, air defenses, anything like that. So yeah, that's why people don't do king walks, even though the king can be super tanky. Here we're just thinking, okay, you know, maybe we'll try to create a little bit of a path of entry for the miners. There you can see the king just getting barraged by so many different defenses, and at level 33, even with the healers, he can't hang on. We try to drop the rage spell, and of course now he's gonna stick around the outside, which, you know, he's taking after the queen. He's behaving much like she would. And look, it sort of looks like a funnel, right? There goes your siege barracks up at the top. At the bottom was the barbarian king. Right at 9 o'clock, we'll send in all of the miners together, and they should head in towards the core. Now, again, the other thing to remember is that this is not a trophy attack. This is not a war attack. We don't care about the town hall. We just care about the loot. So maybe that's why so many people are telling me mass miners, mass heal spells, spam them all in on one side of the base and just watch them go. You know, that could be a thing. And here you'll notice that the hog riders are nowhere near the miners, which is not the greatest for me because, again, you want to be able to share the use of that heal spell whenever possible. Although the maxed out miners, they're on their own up there. They're doing pretty well. And the miners, surprisingly well, even though they're only level 2, it is absolutely my top priority. We have queued everything else. Miners need the upgrade next, and of course, heal spells. Now, I have heard other rumors of other troops that work really, really well at Town Hall 10 for farming, like, believe it or not, Dirty Baby Dragon spam. Yes, not just in the Builder Hall, but back at home. So we've got some other tricks up our collective sleeves, right? We're going to try some other raids, but for now, I'm happy with that. 60% 2-star, picked up about 700k in loot, and we move on to another day of rating. So here you can see, I do love, by the way, the new user interface when you log on and you can see exactly what has completed, and it's just kind of a cool little readout of what's going on with your village. So there you can see the Dark Elixir drills, those need to be upgraded. We've got a lot of stuff yet to be upgraded, and we haven't even begun to work on Town Hall 10 defenses, right? Everything is Town Hall 9. We're trying to get the last two, that Archer Tower and that Cannon, up to level 10, or I'm sorry, Town Hall 10 status. There you can see where they're closing in. They're not quite there like their brothers and sisters, but they'll get there in a couple more levels. And once they do, then we can start to take a look at all of these other defenses and rolling them so that they look even better. I mean, I cannot wait for the next level of expos. They look amazing at Town Hall 10 instead of Town Hall 9. Now we turn the page to another attack, another million in loot, and check out the Dark Elixir on this one. Over 8,500 available. Gonna fast forward through this attack a little bit and show you that, again, you know, with a few wall breakers, followed by a couple of baby dragons, the Barbarian King can sort of be funneled. The idea there was that he would take out the defending Archer Queen. That did not happen, but in goes the Siege Machine. The P.E.K.K.A. actually does it, and then the miners roll in, and this time we've got the 5 heal spells up, so it is minor spam, or major spam, however you want to look at it. The Inferno Towers, I don't care, I got 5 heals, bro, let's go. All the way into the core, nobody's going to stop them, even though they're level 2. My level 6 heal spells are working hard. I've got 1 left, trying to get the max value out of it. And let me tell you, if you've ever seen a raid that really matters when it comes to spell timing and placement, it is this raid right here, and those heal spells. If you can get the right value, you can crush faces. Check it out, even without an Archer Queen. We are well above 80% damage and picking up about 90% of the loot. So again, I'm pleased. I have the knowledge that were these spells and troops max level for Town Hall 10, easy 3 stars, time and time again. If I had an Archer Queen, easy 3-star, but you know, we'll get there. Okay, back over to the Billa Base real quick, just kind of showing you what's happening over here. Not going to spend a lot of time in coming episodes with these attacks because I will admit to you, I'm still doing Dirty Baby Dragon spam, and it's not super exciting. It is not the most engaging content to watch, but there we go. Gonna upgrade a Crusher and the Builder Hall. You know, one of these days it'll get where we do something else, and I'm always looking for input. Now, speaking of input, we have placed the new numbers into the status report. Let's check it out as the trophies continue to climb. Miners getting us above 2,700 trophies on the Builder Hall side, 2,356. For net gems, we are over 1,900 gems now with an extra 6 today. And then, like you saw, we did actually get 1 new level on the Barbarian King. Archer Queen working next. The best raid, we haven't improved on the 1.99 million yet, but perhaps we'll beat it because our next goals are to use the dirty baby dragons. We'll give those guys a try. Thank you guys, as always, for choosing to spend a few minutes every day with me, for stopping by the video, for sticking around all the way to the end of the episode. You're the trash take out of fam. And I love, think about, appreciate every single one of you every single day. So stay inside, wash your hands. If you go outside, wear a mask. We kind of the people, animals, and blood. I'll see you back here again tomorrow for more full attacks. What was that last part again? Could you repeat that, please?